It's something that like all of my friends across the country are talking about a lot.
It was a topic that we never talked about a few years ago, and now it's constantly everyone's, it's the first thing we talk about.
The rising cost of living and a possible recession are top of mind for many Vancouverites. And while it may seem impossible to stretch your money, experts say there are things you can do.
It may not add up to a lot, but if you can save 10-15% on your monthly budget, then if you think about it, with inflation at around 7-8%, you're actually a bit ahead.
Devereaux recommends shopping at cheaper stores, taking public transit over driving, and paying off your debt, as well as not incurring any more debt.
The other thing which many people may not think of, if you do have some savings, then you note that interest rates have gone up. So make sure that whatever bit of savings you have is not stuck at a very low rate of return in on a bank deposit, but put it into GICs or something, which now have much higher rates of return.
And shoppers are making changes.
Just not spending money on frivolous things and being more aware of do I need this, or is this something that I kind of want?
Price of groceries, I think we picked up some steaks from Costco the other day, 2 or 3 steaks, and it was almost $80 for a couple steaks, and it seemed like that would have been $40 not too long ago.
Food prices have increased by 11% over the last 12 months, according to Simon Simoji, a food business professor at the University of Guelph. He suggests sticking to a budget, planning meals, looking at flyers, and buying frozen when you can.
Frozen fruits and veg are just as nutritious. They're snapped frozen when they're harvested. So the frozen peas, corn, broccoli, different types of berries, they may not look as good as the fresh stuff or taste as good, but they're just as good for you, and they're significantly cheaper.
Looking for the lower price point food options in food groups, so for fruits, bananas.
As for what the future holds, Simoji says he doesn't think food prices will be dropping anytime soon.
But I think now that our economy is starting to cool a bit, that prices should stabilize and that any increases will be small rather than large.
And Devereaux says while the economy is slowing down, he isn't seeing any major signs of a big recession so far.
There's some indications that, that we're at the worst of it now, but, I wouldn't like to predict that for sure.
In Vancouver, Monika Gul, City News.